When Su Ling Xian and Lu Wan Er were in position, the referee officially signaled the start of the match. The moment the whistle blew, the atmosphere among the VIP spectators grew tense. The principal of Tian Kung Academy sat with her legs crossed, leaning back in her chair, and murmured with high expectations, "Su Ling Xian, do not disappoint me." Down in the arena, the battle began with a scene that was both poetic and lethal. The girl from Qinghai coldly drew her blade, causing snowflakes to flutter around her body. Witnessing this, Lu Wan Er innocently reached out her hand to catch the white flakes. Her eyes widened in wonder as she whispered, "Why is it snowing now?" Her innocence was instantly shattered by a lightning-fast preemptive strike. Before Lu Wan Er could react, Su Ling Xian had completed a flurry of slashes. In an instant, the girl's clothes were torn and her hair tie fell away. Su Ling Xian stood tall, glancing back with a look of disdain. "Can't even take one hit. You're even more useless than that Yi Chuan." Witnessing this overwhelming dominance, the VIPs began to comment. Zhao Mingping teased Xia Quan with a smirk. "This victory is coming too easily, I feel bad, as if we are bullying a child." However, Xia Quan merely smiled as if nothing was wrong. With a joyful glint in her eyes, she whispered, "The moment is almost here." Below, Su Ling Xian was confused to see the referee suddenly pointing to the side. When she looked back, she was horrified. Lu Wan Er was undergoing a terrifying transformation. In the blink of an eye, the small girl turned into a hulking powerhouse with bulging muscles. Lu Wan Er let out a furious roar. "Now it's my turn!" Activating Crimson Berserker State. This sudden change in appearance dealt a massive psychological blow to her opponent. Su Ling Xian broke into a cold sweat, stammering, This is a disgusting freak." This insult infuriated Lu Wan Er. She glared fiercely at Su Ling Xian. Without giving her opponent time to recover, a storm of brute strength erupted. Lu Wan Er clenched her fists and charged like a whirlwind. Su Ling Xian managed to block with her sword, but the 1,000-pound force still sent her flying backward. Bracing herself on the ground, Su Ling Xian spat out a mouthful of blood, dazed by the bizarre strength she had just encountered. On the other side, Lu Wan Er leaped high and came down with a crushing knee strike. Though it missed the target, the impact shattered the ground. Su Ling Xian rolled away just in time. Crouching on the floor and looking at the deep crater Lu Wan Er had created, she thought in terror, "If that hit me, I'd be dead for sure." But Lu Wan Er wasn't done. She lifted a boulder 10 times her size and hurled it like a sandbag. Su Ling Xian, her eyes sharp, swung her sword to shatter the rock. Sweating with anxiety, she shouted to activate her skill, Snowy Illusion. 2 silhouettes of Su Ling Xian darted toward Lu Wan Er from both sides, but the Berserker easily evaded them. Simultaneously, Lu Wan Er threw a powerful punch. Suddenly, a silent blade struck from an unexpected angle. Su Ling Xian drove her sword deep into Lu Wan Er's shoulder. With a cold gaze, Su Ling Xian snorted in contempt as her blade released a frigid aura, freezing the wound instantly and forcing Lu Wan Er to grit her teeth in pain. Su Ling Xian sneered, declaring triumphantly, "It's over for this freak." By now, Lu Wan Er's right arm was completely encased in a thick layer of ice. Su Ling Xian withdrew her blade and smiled. "In just a moment, the ice will cover your entire body, and you won't be able to move." However, reality was the exact opposite of her boast. Lu Wan Er suddenly grabbed Su Ling Xian's arm. With glowing red eyes, she used that very frozen hand to form a fist and reminded her opponent, "You have underestimated the power of a rare crimson berserker like me." Su Ling Xian was so shocked her jaw dropped. How is she moving with such a severe wound? Seeing the frozen arm turn a glowing red as the ice rapidly melted, Su Ling Xian realized in horror, she can use the heat of her own blood to melt the ice. Her complacency cost her dearly. Lu Wan Er delivered a punch so hard it distorted Su Ling Xian's face. Still gripped firmly by Lu Wan Er and coughing up blood from the strike, Su Ling Xian began to wail inwardly, "I'm in trouble. She's too strong. I can't break free." The spectacular reversal sent shockwaves through the stands once more. Zhao Mingping jumped to his feet, screaming in panic, fearing Su Lingxian was about to be defeated, while Xia Quan cheered excitedly. Currently, Su Lingxian was kneeling on the ground, one arm pinned by Lu Wan and the other clutching her swollen cheek. She began to cry, begging for forgiveness and confessing her mistakes. Suddenly, through her tears, she heard the sound of loud applause. She turned around in confusion and saw Yi Chuan. There he was, casually clapping and praising. That match just now was truly excellent. This is the end of the video. Catch the next chapters on the Kappa-sama YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe to support me. Thank you all very much.